Hello again, people. Right, well, I've been away making coffees and food and breakfast and stuff and looking after my dog, who seems to be improving, but it ain't over until all her wounds have healed. And I got back just in time to see this M15 close here, and I hadn't been watching EURNZD. In fact, I have to make a confession. I found a live trading room that looked fairly interesting. Trade with Monty on YouTube. It's got thousands of followers, and I watched a video of his over the weekend, and it looked quite interesting. Not for my own use really, although it's always handy to see what other traders are doing. And if it had any value, yeah, of course I'd watch the videos, and if there's any calls, I'll analyse them with my own stuff, which I recommend thoroughly. I've never ever said any differently. But quite frankly, as I've always said, trading in an environment like that is, as I speak, there's 960 people watching him. That's Trade with Monty. Seems a really genuine guy actually, but I just don't have the time to bother with stuff like that normally. But I was itching to have a look as I'd found it over the weekend, and I think it might have been some sort of link across my YouTube channel, and someone joined me and they were following him or something like that. You know how it works. Anyway, it seems genuine enough, and if it floats your boat, then go, and if you like that sort of environment, go and have a look. I would never recommend people that I think are charlatans and scammers, but I think he charges £10 a month or something, which I think is extremely reasonable. It's these people that charge £700 a month and $700 a month that make my blood boil. Yeah, and consequently I wasn't concentrating on my own charts. I'm happy with I've made 2 trades. This is my 3rd trade now, and it was based on the close above the 20, beast of a move there, as you can see, and then just took it to that H4 high. As you can see, it's gone through, it closed through on the 15 minute through a big number, a round number, the 7700, 17700, and based on my analysis and my belief of these huge, great big candles on this weekly candle, as I talked about first thing, they deserve pullbacks, and this is exactly what this is doing. So we've got tons and tons of support, potentially becoming resistance here and here. So, and they are a long way away from price, so something to watch. Of course, buying pullbacks can be a tricky business, so that's why you need the additional, in my opinion, the additional roadmap for the trade, which is my reversals, 3 candle reversals. Never enter just based on, it's got to go back. You always follow your rules. I might suggest my rules are good, and if you like them, then use them. And going back to that Monty thing, I mean, there's no rules there at all. No, as far as I can see, it's just like, I like that wick. That's a big area of supply and demand, I suppose. I don't even know enough about his method to say much about it, and I certainly am not bad-mouthing him. He seems like a really decent trader doing live stuff. I can't do that myself. I cannot. I'm happy to do analysis prior to the moves, and I'm happy to show you my analysis after the moves, but live room stuff, no thank you. I like to concentrate on making money. So yeah, this trade, as you can see, based on the 15, it's still before 9 o'clock in the morning, which is the busy, volatile time of the morning when you should be making your money, in my opinion. And if everything, all the tick boxes stack up, I's dotted, T's crossed, then go for it. And I certainly did. Another 5 pips taken to the level, which is there precisely. You can see it overshot, which is good. It usually does with momentum. That is the reason I entered the trade. and the time of day, of course. And to be fair, I didn't even look at this. I haven't looked at it all morning actually, so it shows how much stay I put on that. The other thing to notice about this in hindsight is that it's coming off the hourly ATMA. Absolutely superb place to be trading from. Excuse me. So that's it. So far, 3 trades, 3 winners, and I'm a happy bunny this morning. And I don't think anyone in Monty's session have taken a trade yet. So all those 959 as I speak now are just confusing the bejesus out of each other, calling this, calling that. What's that chart like? What do you think of that? What do you think of this? If it suits you, go for it. If it doesn't, my stuff, in my opinion, is once you get the hang of it, guys, you are solid. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.